Set it up.
That one's for YouTube. I'm ready to
So thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
You coming in? Let's wait for peace, 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 peace. Everybody gonna check in.
Yes.
Let's make sure y'all can hear us good.
Period. All right. Hi, everybody. So we have Jake here, King Jake on the gram. Also, the Dream Cafe NYC on the gram.
And my boy Rob, he outside. I don't know
Right.
why he inside.
Right,
Shout out to my man Rob Money.
Hi, Rob Money. So Jake, what are you going to teach us today for Smoothie 101, Professor Jake? What are we learning?
So before we get started, we're gonna make the Jaguar. The Jaguar is Maya's favorite smoothie.
It is so good.
Jaguar stands for just a kid with a dream. You know, it's universal to all of us. And the Jaguar was created by Kills. He's not here right now, but he's also part owner of the Dream Cafe. And backstory is we used to go to Veggie Castle.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Veggie Castle. Veggie Castle was a great inspiration in opening a cafe.
Yeah.
And Kills used to get strawberries, pineapples, banana, and pineapple juice at Veggie Castle.
Okay.
So that was the smoothie he used to get at Veggie Castle before we got the cafe.
Okay.
And that's what we used to call it. It was so good. We used to order, when we went to Veggie Castle, we used to order the Jaguar. So that's the smoothie that you like. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my God. So
So that's the smoothie we making today. We're gonna make the Jaguar today.
We're gonna make the Jaguar. Y'all got the acronym, just a kid with a dream.
That's universal. That's universal to all of us.
When y'all come into the Dream Cafe, tell them the address, at least for my phone.
11717 God Brew, the Dream Cafe is located.
Yes. So it's right here. You'll see all the beautiful art on the walls and just a kid with a dream. We got it painted over there.
Yeah, we got the Lauren Hill. That's my favorite quote. How you gonna win when you ain't right with him?
How you gonna win when you ain't right with them?
Might be turned. Shout out to my brother Paul. The more love, less hate. With the butterfly. The highest human act is to inspire. You know, these quotes mean a lot to me. Also, these paintings are for sale. Polo Fame, they did them. The Nipsey Hussle and the Kobe Bryant, those were for sale. You know, those paintings are special. Okay. Well, let's make the smoothie. We're gonna start making the smoothie.
All right. What do we do first?
You wanna make it? You can.
Oh my God, me? You trust me?
Yeah. The secret to making smoothies is I never made the same smoothie twice.
Oh.
We truly here live by what we
Come
say.
the glove. What happened to it?
Oh, with the gloves, I'm gonna go get them. We make them with love, so we never make the same smoothie twice.
You know, that's like my mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of use the same ingredients, but it never turns out the same. But it's still good. It's still good, the mac and cheese. All right, so I'm not nervous because I don't want to ruin this, but I'm going to try. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited. You know, I trust Jake. I trust him. This is what he do. This is what he's known for. He's the wellness king, wellness leader in our community, Southside Jamaica. Queens, it is crazy. So I trust him.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You know, I don't have no like 3/4 cups of strawberry, none of that measurement. Just put whatever you gonna put in it.
All right, so now you tell me what do I do?
Put whatever you want.
Oh!
I'll put the bananas. We make it together. Put whatever. Go ahead.
And I don't. Oh
It
my
don't
God.
matter.
Okay, so we have the pineapples first. So I put any amount I want.
Whatever you want.
Jesus, I don't trust me. I'm scared. I'll do that much. Now the strawberries.
Yeah.
Wait, how many bananas did you put? Just one? All right. Jesus Lord. Wait, let them see you. Step to the side so they can see.
They can see.
Okay. All right. That's a guava.
That's papaya.
Oh, papaya? See, I don't even know my fruits, y'all. Shout out to your college. This is
pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice. So we got the papaya, pineapple juice, strawberries, bananas, and pineapples.
Yeah.
And that's it?
That's it. In the spring, you know.
And it's spring.
It's a good time to start.
Let me grab my foot. We out here. Oh my God.
We're gonna get some ice.
Hi. How you doing? All right, we're gonna get some ice, guys. Oh, hey. Oh, Miss Erica. Miss Erica. How you guys doing? Harlem Rock. One time for the one time. All right, let me come on this one too. Hi guys. Hi. I'm so excited. First of all,
You know when I was supposed to get the ice on commercial break. There ain't got no commercial break.
we don't need a commercial break. This is Jake from State Farm.
Okay.
Niche, you on your side. All right, so you put like a cup of ice in there. It's gonna give us the nice smoothie vibe. This blender looks like it's cost more than my car. It's getting the job done.
Yes, I sure will. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. I'm excited. Straws. What's in this little thing?
Oh, I forgot. That's the sea moss.
Oh, okay. Well, it's okay.
I forgot to put the sea moss in it.
Can we add it to this ladder
Yeah.
thing, this batch?
Shout out to Vital Health. You know, follow Vital Health on Instagram. You know, my brother Stretch, he got sea moss.
Okay, Vital Health on Instagram. He makes it and sells it to you?
Yeah.
So anybody can get it from him?
Yeah, anybody can get it from him. He got sea moss.
Okay. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, guys. This is
That's
it.
the Jaguar.
The Jaguar! The Jaguar! We got the, let me show y'all the balloons up here. Let me show you the balloons. It's backwards, but it's Jaguar University. Okay? All right. So, now that we've made our delicious Jaguar smoothie, and you guys are lucky because you have the recipe. You got the secret recipe to the Jaguar smoothie. So you just need to buy the ingredients and, you know, make it. Or you can come to Dream Cafe, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make it? Let the chef himself make it. You feel me? Because nobody's going to make the Jaguar juice better than the actual creator of the Jaguar juice. You feel me?
Pretty good. Oh, my boy Stretch checked in. Look.
Stretch? Hi, Stretch. Bye. Have a good day.
You gotta pull up. My man Ryan here, he making smoothies. So if you need smoothies, pull up.
Pull up.
Peace of the gods.
Yes, peace. Woo! I got a question for you.
This is pretty good, man.
Pretty good. It's always good. What you mean? This is amazingly good. So I have a question. Let's break it down. I want to start with the sea moss. Why is sea moss important? And yeah, just tell us what it does.
The reason sea moss is important. I'm out of breath right now. I was running back and forth.
Not Mr. Yoga out of breath. Come on now.
Running back and forth trying to set up. But the sea moss is really important because it aligns with the 97 minerals in our body. That's the only thing on the planet that actually aligns with the amount of minerals. You know, as humans, we have about 102 minerals in our body, or 102 plus. The numbers always fluctuate.
Okay.
But sea moss contains 97 of those minerals.
All right. So can you?
But sea moss contains 97 of those minerals.
Yeah.
You know, so as human beings, we have about 102 plus minerals in our bodies that makes up our bodies.
Okay.
Like minerals like iron and
so
zinc.
we need these minerals
Yes.
to.
So what happens is, right, we are mineral deficiency.
Okay.
Because we're eating a lot of high acidic foods, a lot of chemical foods.
Okay.
So it's a lot of chemicals in our body.
Okay.
You know, that doesn't need to be there. So we need minerals to balance it out. So instead of, you know, a lot of people use proteins at gyms and juice bars.
Yeah.
But we like to use the sea moss, you know, because the sea moss aligns with 97 minerals in the body.
Okay, good. I'm just asking because I'm very ignorant to sea moss, and I see it in supermarkets. I see people talking about it, but
So it's a lot of bad sea moss out here too. So make sure you shop Vital Health. Vital Health.
Really?
Organic sea moss, yeah.
Okay. Damn, there's good and bad. Oh my god.
It's good and bad everywhere. So you just gotta make sure you know. It's good to seek and search and get the best thing for your body. You know?
Yeah. Can you eat sea moss raw?
Yeah, you can eat it raw. You eat it all the time. You can infuse it with strawberries. You can infuse it. You can put it in.
Okay.
You can put it in your food. You know, it's also like a good egg replacement for bacon. You know, like
Really?
when you bake, you know, so yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got the sea moss because I mean, I really honestly did not know. I see it very often. And say one more time, the Vital
Health.
Vital Health. Okay, that's on Instagram. Follow Vital Health, guys. We need our minerals, okay?
Yeah, we need our minerals.
If you're like me.
I gotta move my camera up because my voice is a little look, see?
Oh no, someone's calling? Are you gonna go live again? He has to go live again. Let me come up closer because maybe
Could y'all hear me?
Can you guys hear us? My Aunt Deanne said, good to know. I wanted to try some sea moss.
Can y'all hear me now?
Some,
I got you, Stretch. You know she's gonna get everything.
Somebody said, I finally
she
know.
Said, give her the card.
Huh?
You gotta get the card for the sea moss.
Oh, yeah, for real. Thank you for the sea moss. Yeah, some of my followers said they didn't know. See, we don't know. We need to be educated on these things.
Right.
All right, so what else? Can you have any importance of... Like,
also, papaya.
Yeah,
you know, papaya is a good fruit. The reason why it's important for us to eat fruits is because fruits is a high vibrational food.
Okay.
Wait till you sit back down. So fruits is a high vibrational food and they digest easy. So what happens is a lot of this bad nutrition and a lot of these bad food sits in our stomach.
Okay.
And it takes away from our energy.
Okay.
So it's important that we eat high vibrational foods, you know, so we can be energetic beings. You know, papaya is good because papaya get rid of parasites.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Papaya gets rid of parasites. Y'all writing this down?
Papaya is a fruit that get rid of parasites. Parasites is usually from highly acidic foods, you know. So what happens is when we eat an obsession of sugar, the body gets hijacked and then we start craving this sugar. You know, you ever know, damn, I need some sweet, I need some sweet, I need some sweet.
Okay.
So papaya will get rid of those cravings, you know.
Wow.
And strawberries is also good because it carries a high level of H3O. And H3O is water. Fruit. H3O is fruit water, you know. We all know H2O.
Right.
But
the H3O is fruit water.
The water that we get from our fruit is a better hydration, you know. So it's just good to just eat our fruits, you know.
Yeah. And what about the pineapples?
Pineapples, they carry a lot of good juice.
Okay.
It's a citrus, you know.
Yeah, and it also brings the sweetness
and
too.
It's good. You know,
it is good.
Shout out to Super Cool Q. This is Kills. This is his smoothie. You know, the Jaguar is his smoothie.
Oh, is that your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where's your brother at? Come on down.
He's in the lab.
He's in the lab. He's taking the day off. Got Jake doing the work. I see you. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's carry on our conversation. So first of all, I just want to say again how much I appreciate you. Jake is literally bringing so much health and nutrition into our community, Southside Jamaica, Queens to be exact. So that's why we appreciate Jake and his brother and all that they do. Dream Cafe not only has smoothies, but they also have...
We got food, we got vegetarian options, we got juice, we got everything.
Yeah.
We got unmatched vibes here.
That's very true. We have unmatched vibes. In our last conversation, we were talking about the idea of like the different chains of stores we have in the community and how they kind of assist one another. So we have the chicken spot, we have the liquor store.
Chicken spot closed though. Look at the universe though. Our last conversation, the chicken spot was open.
That's true.
This conversation, the chicken spot closed.
Right, the chicken spot's closed.
And that ain't happening. I never seen that.
Same. And I've
never
been here.
seen that.
Right. So if anybody's familiar with, I feel like this is almost every block in Queens. There's always a chicken store next to a liquor store, next to a laundromat, next to a bodega. But the most important spot on this entire strip is Dream Cafe because it has what we need, right? And next door, ironically, Jake mentioned the pharmacy.
It's a pharmacy.
Remember you mentioned that in our last conversation?
Yeah.
And how it kind of aligned, like we're getting the bad food, we're getting the alcohol and the chips and snacks,
So after years and years of eating a certain way, after bad diet and eating a certain way, then eventually you prescribe to pharmaceutical medicine. So it's almost like a chain event. Like if I get you from such a young age, by the time you're 30, you'll be sick. You will have these kind of diseases in your body.
Right.
And then you didn't know how to eat the right foods. So of course you're not going to know how to heal yourself. So then you have no choice but to prescribe to their medicine.
Right. And the clinics.
Which is ultimately both destructions, you know. So it's just really being aware that we have the power to heal ourselves through fruit.
Okay.
Vegetables.
So we have different type of healers on this shit, right? We have the clinics, we have the pharmacy, and then we have this cafe which offers nutrition and also a vibe. Can I just say? I mean, who doesn't even want to just chill in here? It's popping. So, Jake, my question to you is, for people who grew up, you know, with the processed foods and kind of like what we're given, like the chicken spots, like how can somebody who needs baby steps start to change their lifestyle?
We don't need baby steps, you know. Even myself, there's no such thing as just jumping in it because you have to learn. You understand? So you just start with the idea, you change your mindset.
Okay.
That right there is powerful enough, right? Just change the mindset. Being able to say, like, I don't know where I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna start.
Okay.
And then you kind of get on this path.
Okay.
You know, like, and then the information start coming to you. You know, you start learning. You know, I didn't get all this information. I accumulated all this information through practice and studying and changing. So the best thing anybody can do outside of eating or whatever is you change your mindset.
Okay.
You know, because it starts with the mind. It starts with the thoughts. You know, if you tired of the way you feel, say I want to change the way I feel.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to do it. I'm willing to do it.
Right.
You know, so just that vibration, just that affirmation alone is powerful.
Okay.
You know, so then you kind of, because as beings, we want everything so certain, and we're in this infinite space in this universe, and nothing is certain.
Right.
It's all deriving off our minds, you know. So how we think is what the reality of what we see, you know. So truly, just change your mindset. Start there.
Okay, and I agree with you. I agree with you. So, and that's with anything. That's with health. That's with your finances. Everything, you know? Right? Everything. It starts with the mind and recognizing that there needs to be a change. And once you admit that or accept that, rather, then you take steps in the right direction. Right. But more so, particularly for like health and nutrition, some people, it takes a while
it's
to
hard
get that.
Because it's parasites. You know, I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it's worth it.
Right.
You know, we kind of want to be spoon-fed things. We want things to be easy.
Right.
And we want to, like, who said it was going to be easy?
Right.
Who said it was hard? Who gave us these theories to even think like that? So the thing is, you must think for yourself. You must gain the ability to start questioning yourself, you know, not having the answers, having the question.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Of course, absolutely. I mean, I'm receiving it. I hope everybody else is receiving it and taking it in. God, this is so much of a wealth of information, and it's our job as, you know, leaders within our community to...
I want to make sure they can hear me. Y'all can hear me on there? Make sure they can hear me.
Can everybody hear him?
We don't got no commercial breaks. You know, on TV,
right.
You got your bloopers, you go on commercial, but we real loud and organic with it. We
Brought to you by...
We don't got no sponsors. We don't got no commercial breaks. No, nothing. Peace.
Miss Erica, can you hear myself and can you hear Jake? Hi, Ariel. She said we hear you. You hear both of us? You know, I have a big mouth.
Just checking in.
He's more humble, so his voice is a little lower. She said yes. Okay, good. So, okay, you have a little actor in you. Okay, you're projecting. Yes, y'all see our fancy
aprons.
Aprons, huh?
Aprons.
So now switching gears, but also staying on the same topic. So for those of you who don't know, hey Jake's followers, I'm Maya. So I work for your college in many capacities, and I run the fatherhood program. So if anybody's interested in linking with me and working, reach out to Jake, reach out to me. So let's talk.
She's a great singer too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Being a little humble,
Don't gas me. Yes, I am a singer and an actress and a social worker. Yes, I do therapy. I do it all. And I try my best to insert myself into my community. And I try to give back as much as I can with the little time that I have. So yeah, one of the programs that I do run at York is the Fatherhood Initiative Program. Let me cut off my little YouTube. My Fatherhood Initiative Program, and so Jake, you're a dad. Your kids are very young, however, you can still, I should say, plant seeds in their minds regarding.
I think that's a mindset too. You know, I'm learning from children. We kind of say they're young until they do something that's not of age.
Yeah. Okay.
So probably in a chronological, physical form, they're young.
Right.
Spiritual, they're limitless.
Ooh, come on and preach, hey.
So that idea is, you know, children might be young
Mm-hmm.
in this chronological age, but you know, children, you learn.
Right.
You learn.
Y'all teaching each other. You teaching your kids, and they're teaching you. Right. Wow. Woo. And you have a son and a daughter.
Son and daughter, and
Now-
a stepson.
And a stepson. Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dad, we're gonna have to pull up on June something Father's Day, whenever that is. June. We'll pull up and celebrate. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. So do you use these same practices in your home? Do you make the smoothies and have the sea moss and things like that
Yeah,
within
me
your
and
family?
my daughter,
She's so cute.
she helped me make some sea moss.
You
And
Wait.
she eat it. So for children, you gotta infuse it, right? So we made it. I told her it's like gummy bears. I'm like, this is like gummy bears.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah.
Wait a second. Now you gotta back up because you didn't tell me you make sea moss. Now I'm about to.
So you could buy it.
Yeah.
It comes whole. It comes whole. You
Yeah.
have to blend it with alkaline water, and then you can infuse it with strawberries,
Okay.
pineapples, and you can make a gel.
Wow. And you taught your daughter how to make infused sea moss.
She helped me. She
And-
likes to help. She's a good help.
Oh my God, she's gonna be working at the gym cafe
She
soon.
likes to help, and even like, because you know me too, you know I'm human, so even when I'm not supposed to be eating something that I tell her not to eat, she's like a checker.
Ooh,
Like,
daddy.
ooh, this is, like, she got it. Like, this is not
Like,
healthy.
is this chocolate cake, Dad?
Is this-
You said there's
she's
sugar. in
like,
this.
this is not healthy.
Oh wow. And how old is she?
She's 4.
Oh, the cutest age. Oh my God. Wow. So you taught her that how to make sea moss, and she's also checking you to make sure pop is
And I think
thick.
that works well, you know,
Yeah.
to really provide the example to where they can start questioning things themselves. You know,
Yeah.
we live in a society where we keep telling people what to do and what not to do. We kind of get these boxes,
Yeah.
and we be afraid to be ourselves. You
Okay.
know, we're boxed.
Okay.
So what happens is we box our children,
Mhm.
and our children box our children until we start all unboxing.
Yeah.
And we start breaking these cycles, you
Mhm.
understand? And then we start freeing ourselves, then we start freeing our children, then we start existing in space higher than us.
Okay.
You know?
So speaking of the boxing and the unboxing, do you allow wiggle room? Like some people have a cheat day or whatever. Do you allow that type of flexibility?
I don't consider it a cheat day because even in the space that I'm in, there's some things that you can overly do, like eating a fried food or something or certain things. So, you know, just having a balance of
Okay.
understanding. When you start, like I know when you start craving salty foods or you start craving fried foods or things like potato chips, that's just hitting depression in you. You know, so salt is connected to depression and
Okay.
triggers the crunch, you know. So it's just really studying all this,
Okay.
and then you realize how we be controlled by food.
Okay.
You understand?
So salt. Let's bring it back because I'm trying to break down everything you're saying. So you're saying salt is relevant to trauma and the crunch is the
Yes.
trigger.
crunch.
Okay.
It's a certain trigger that activates that kind of soothes that trauma in you.
Wow.
So this is why, or sweets also. Like what happens when we get a heartbroken or something, we start to eat more sugar.
Right.
We
Ice
start
cream
to
and
eat
wine. Guilty.
We start to eat more salty foods, you
Okay.
know. So just really understanding how the body works and understanding how my mind works and
Yeah.
understanding how the self works. You know?
Okay.
And just utilizing what's been put in here
Right.
to help us, you know, to
Yeah.
help us ascend to these next levels. You know, food carries information.
Okay.
This is why food is so important, right? Because this food is from the earth. So this information is from the sun, and then when we apply this information, we
Yeah.
grow.
Okay.
So even on the other side, right, candy is only creating the same stimulations in the mind as the fruit,
Okay.
but it doesn't provide the same information.
Got you.
So now what happens is the reason why we love candy, because we're getting that same stimulations as if we was eating natural fruit.
Okay.
But we're not getting the information
Right.
that the body needs. Instead, we're getting the chemicals, and then the chemical hijacks us. Then we're not thinking properly, we're not seeing properly, and then we're acting out of control. Because we can't take the control. Then we get to a place where I'm not eating healthy, to where it's totally hijacked, you know, or it's a stigma, you know. So it's just really utilizing fruits and vegetables and things to kind of navigate in the space, because it's been utilized against us in destruction.
Yeah. So,
if it wasn't powerful for us to eat a certain way, why would you remove a certain type of eating?
Okay. This is a lot of information. There's a lot of rich information, and it's very important. I think my question to you is, like, someone like you, and I'm pretty sure you have your own little community of people that are like you and that are like-minded. You know, you have your tribe. Like, do you guys maybe offer a class or lesson regarding this topic?
The weather's breaking, so we was you know, personally, I was thinking about, this was the first phase of the cafe, just bringing the food here.
Okay.
You know, just bringing it here. And now I want to bring, like, conversations like this, informations like this, you know, bring steps to where you can apply, you know, don't pressure yourself.
Right.
Like I told you, start with the question.
Right.
You
And
know, the question is just a
mind.
good, you know, like, I got my brother, I think Dot, he on the live, I'm going to call him out, you know. And he told me, I was kind of like happy. He told me, he said, yo, man, I try to meditate.
Okay.
He never, you know, this is not his thing.
Oh, that's not his thing.
It's not
So,
his thing.
okay, wow. So this is
But
a
it's
good.
from, you know, it's just from me. And I said, the fact that you tried was enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the fact that we asked the question is enough.
Okay.
You know, so
the
question puts us on a quest, you know.
It starts.
So it's not about how I
the
eat. This is for me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I'm only expressing what's for me.
Right.
To inspire you to kind of get in tune with yourself, to express what's for you.
Absolutely.
Once again, I don't want to box nobody in this lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying could not work for you.
Right.
But it's me expressing myself in my truest nature.
And that, speaking of awareness and how your friends started meditating, I just want to say that's how I met Jake. I met him when you were, it was you and Miss Erica Ford, and we were doing
A Brief for Aid event.
Yes,
For,
Brief for Aid for the George Floyd murder, because it was a murder, and it was like a mindfulness exercise, and now that I can relate to. I don't know much about CMOS, but as a social worker, I've been exposed to mindfulness and awareness, and I think that similar to your friend who just tried meditation, I think everybody.
That was enough. You know, for him,
it's helpful.
He told me it didn't work, but for me, I know that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you stopped and you the pause and thought of, that's it.
Right. And he probably just needs to do
this,
more,
and then through practice and repetition, you kind of get another level.
Right.
Like, that's enough.
Exactly.
You know, that's enough. So like that's what happens with us a lot of time in the gym too. When we want to go, we want to reach what will take us the rest of our life in 30 days, and then we get discouraged.
Yeah.
Rather than just keep showing up and just keep showing up without being attached to the results, but so involved.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because we kind of get caught up in the results that we're not taking care of the responsibility. You know? So all we can do is what we can do.
Absolutely.
And not worry about what we can.
Right.
Sometimes we focus too much on, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do that, and that becomes a great reality. So all I could have did with today was make these smoothies and have this conversation. And it's okay, you know, you have to be satisfied. Then if you can do more, then you do more.
Absolutely.
But it's just the awareness of knowing yourself, and knowing when you're pushing yourself to the limit, and knowing when you're pushing yourself too much.
Right.
And just being aware of how it feels. We all know what it feels like to be down, right? Most of us don't know what it feels like to be our highest self, because we've never pushed ourselves to that level. So really just pushing yourself to that level and just unboxing. There's no limit.
Right.
Why should we live with limits if this is a limitless space?
I know that's right. This
you understand? This is limitless. You know, the money is infinite. You know, the space is infinite. There's no box for us.
Right.
Except the ones that we conditionally set for ourselves through trauma. fire, to do all of these things. You know, there's no lock for us. So daily we have to keep unpacking, unwrapping, you know, just being okay with expressing ourselves, being okay with living the life that's for us, right? Waking up and doing what you said you're going to do, not what somebody said you should do.
Right. Right. I love that. We're hope y'all are taking notes. We over here talking about awareness. We're talking about starting with the question in your mind of what maybe needs to be changed or what needs to be addressed, and renewing the mind that'll kind of jumpstart and shift and do to the start of your journey. And then speaking of the journey, I'm just summing up everything you said so everybody can. And speaking of the journey, recognizing.
We got the blenders running.
Listen, because it's a Dream Cafe. The blenders is running. You understand? But speaking of the journey, what Jake is saying is like, just know that it's a journey, and process takes time, and you got to just take it one step at a time. You're not going to reach stage 10 when you're still at step 1. Also, I wanted to ask you another question. Speaking of that, so before you mentioned bringing the nutrition and the health and wellness was step 1. What's your step 2 or step 3? What's your overall vision for
bringing the
Dream
tools,
Cafe?
right? So I don't want the overall vision for the cafe is for the people.
Okay, and what do you mean by that?
I want to utilize myself to where the people can have this space. The space is for the people to grow.
Okay.
You understand? To where it's this level of exchange to where you feel okay to do something here.
Okay.
Or she feels okay to do something here.
Okay.
To where we can get inspired, to where we can create, to where you can get information, to where I can learn, you know, from other things or whatever the background is. You know, if we want information in health, if we want information in tech, if we want information in wellness, you know, so really creating that type of space. Because the highest human act is inspired, you know, and this is what this wall is about. We need to be inspired, you know, and rather than complaining, you know, rather than always complaining and being in so much trauma and so much doubt, let's get to the space of creating, creating whatever's for us. You know.
So my other question to you is, like, in terms of you being a visionary, because before this space was here, I forgot what this store was, but you had a vision. And in your mind, before Dream Cafe came to be, you may have been wherever you were, sleeping, dreaming, or just driving, like, I want to open up a health location in my hood. So you had a vision for all this. How did that, like, what did that look like, your vision for that?
It was just a
What was your inspiration?
It was a collective idea, you know. I've explained, you know, I've seen other thriving communities, right?
Where?
I've seen at such a Soho and Manhattan, different parts of Manhattan, you know, where I taught and experienced, how come it's a juice bar every other block? How come it's a produce section every other block? And just my own studies and my own seeking and just what inspired me, you know, I've been like this. I was just looking at my email and I seen my father sent me an email about 2011, you know, about alkaline foods from Dr. Severin. Okay. And I sent it to all my friends, you know, because it was just so inspiring to me, you know. It was just so inspiring to see what eating right can do for your mentality, do for your body. Right. You know, not just eating right just because it's an ego type of thing. Oh, I eat right, you eat wrong. No, the ability that you can produce, the levels you can produce if you're eating high vibrational foods, if you're doing certain type of mindful practice, if you're sleeping and resting, you know, it's just a collective of things. Okay. You know, so what truly inspired me was just being from the environment and knowing nobody's gonna save us. And just knowing and just really, I'm here, right? And to maximize myself here. Okay. And just keep pushing to new levels, you know, just knowing it starts where you at and just really now just trying to affect the world on a global level. You know, just
you said that to me before, right?
Yeah, so it starts with community, but building alliances all over the community to really create a great impact. Right. Because we lived in this mindset that somebody's coming to save us.
Wow, that's important. Oh my God, Jake. So Are y'all getting this? Are you writing it down? Okay, nobody's coming to save us. And that's not the first time I've heard that. Like you said, you've gone to other neighborhoods and like, oh, there's a juice bar on every corner here, or there's a fresh produce stand.
You see it.
Right.
Because these communities became primary markets for bad lifestyle.
Yeah. Wow.
Because it's all in connection. The
Mhm.
thinking, the eating, the environment, the lack of knowledge of self. You know, it's all in connection. So we've been handed great tools of destruction. So what will we do? We
Right.
destruct. So when we start implying great tools of wellness, then what will we do? We'll produce wellness, you know. So just really collecting all the information I've traveled and experienced different places and bringing it back here, you know, bringing it back here or bringing it back wherever I go, you know, just carrying this mindset, carrying this energy and creating with other people and just learning wherever I go.
Okay.
Because nobody's gonna save you like you save you. Nobody's gonna care for you
That's it.
like
Nobody.
you care for you.
Yeah.
And sometimes we lose ourselves expecting somebody to care for us the only way we can.
Right. Woo. He's preaching, y'all. He's preaching. I'm getting a lot of hearts over here. Okay, he's preaching over here. Y'all getting this? Y'all getting this? What you call it? Okay, so before we like wrap up and stuff like that, I just hope that everybody learns from you. You are definitely
Or just
a gem in our community.
Or just learn from yourself. The truest teacher is you. You know, like I've seen this quote and one of my friends shared it with me. You know, he said, "When a student is ready, the teacher arrives. But when a student is truly ready, the teacher disappears." You know, so you're your greatest teacher. You're your greatest student. So just learn from yourselves. You know, utilize whatever it is. Utilize your experiences and utilize everything in your life to make the best day or make the best life. You know, it doesn't have to be this extreme, this thing like, oh, I'm gonna have the best year. Just start with the best day.
There you go.
Have 4 days good in a row. Wake up 4 days in a row and say today's gonna be the best day ever.
Right.
You know, today's gonna be the best day ever.
One step at a time.
You understand? Because just start reversing the tongue. You know, the ritual of the tongue that we use, it's like, man, today gonna be a fucked up day. And it happens to be that.
Yeah.
Because you already proclaimed
Right, you
that over
proclaimed
your
it.
life.
Right.
So as soon as you take that breath, you know, don't grab the phone. You know, just really sit with yourself. I'm alive. You know, today's gonna be the best day.
Right.
Add a ritual, whatever the case may be. You know, just add fruits. You know, or just seek. Get on that quest. Get on that frequency. You know, understanding yourself.
Right. But anyway, Jake. Oh, let me read this. It's in my thing, kind of. The highest human act is to inspire, and me, Maya, I am personally inspired
Let me shout
by Jake.
because we did the parents, you know. So shout out to Ange, that's my fiance, the mother of my child. She said I'm gonna shout her out.
Oh, she's
so I'm
here?
shouting her out. She better be here. She said I'm gonna shout her out, so I'm shouting her out.
Hi, Ange.
Yeah, there we go. She got a shout out.
Yes, you got your shout out. Thank you for. I'm pretty sure.
My brother on it, good money. The hood is a food desert, you know. So it's a lot of things that was took in a place to where we won't get this type of nutrition. So it was even a risk putting this here, but who cares? You know, when you live, you don't get attached to the results. You know, you do it because it's in your heart. You do it because you know it will work.
Right. Wow. Okay, guys. Everybody, thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
Jake with the peace and the cross the fingers like this.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. And don't forget, say the address one more time.
11717 God Brewer. Shout out to everybody that came to the live. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Yes. And make sure you stop by the cafe. And he has other things coming up. So you can come in person. Maybe he'll do his yoga and all that stuff.
Right. Peace.
I love you guys. Have a beautiful thanks. It says, thanks for doing this. All right. Let me end this. I'm so